right, boys, so the running backs have been getting juice lately. We obviously had one that was an LTD on day one. We just got 287 overalls for Legends, and then we have other good ones that are hidden in the game as well. And in today's video, we're going to be doing a top 10 running back list for you. I do these for every position. I do gameplays and all the new cards. So if you're new here, make sure to hit that like and hit that subscribe. We are pushing for 40,000 subscribers. I also stream on Twitch every single day. Come drop a follow on Twitch. We are pushing for 25-0 tomorrow. We are currently undefeated on that MUT Champs. But other than that, let's get right into this top 10. If you are looking for cheap, fast Madden coins to build that God Squad you always wanted, head over to my sponsor, EasyMut, and use code CHEW for 5% off your order. The link is in the description. So at number 10, we do have Jonathan Taylor, and he was the one that I kind of feel everybody above him feels much better, and I feel like 10 was kind of that ugly spot. No matter what, I truly feel like there's like kind of a gap between him and number 9. And I also saw other guys that kind of wanted to play here, maybe Derrick Henry. There was a couple other guys at 84 speed that just were meh in the game right now. I really think the guys at 9 and above are much better, but Jonathan Taylor is 84 base speed right now, which is pretty good. The highest in the game for a running back is 86, so 84 is nice. He's also tied for the highest core elite in the game, so that already stacks him up pretty nicely. He has really solid stats, good carrying right there for a little bit. 82 carrying is decent for nowadays. 59 catching is obviously brutal. Every running back besides a couple have above 15 or above like that 65 range, I guess you could say. He has good trucking, good break tackle. JT's one I would use out there if I didn't have like the top end guys, but it feels like even the free guys, I don't even know if I'd use JT over, just because, why spend the extra coins for a guy that's not in that upper echelon? But JT's not a bad card. At number 9, we have Khalil Herbert, and he is actually my current running back, and I will say running back is probably one of my weaker positions, and that's not because Khalil's bad. I think it's just I'm waiting for another guy in this list. Obviously, rookie premieres are not here yet, so I've been holding out using Khalil, and this card has been very good. He's another 84 speed guy. He actually comes with 88 carrying, which is one of the highest in the game. I don't think there's anybody even higher. I think he's actually tied for the highest in the game. He has a little bit better catching, still pretty mid right there. Good change direction. I don't even know if I would say good. I'd say all these stats are kind of meh, but when you're looking at a card, I guess overall, this early in the game, you can get this card for free. As long as he has decent speed and is not going to fumble for you, he's going to make this top 10 list, and that's what you're getting with Khalil Herbert right here. He also has the Energizer too, which for any No Money Spent player, ability already built on, keeps him on the field a lot longer as well. Khalil's definitely been a good card, and I'm still currently using him right now until I get that Bijan and Jahmyr Gibbs. At number 8, we do have Bijan Robinson. I have to head over to MUT.gg right now because I currently do not have the card in game. Yes, I am Xbox. We are getting absolutely cheated over here. But Bijan Robinson, I thought he was going to be better than Jahmyr. I really did. Obviously, I kind of ruined that Jahmyr's above him somewhere in this ranking. But Bijan, they only gave 84 speed to, which is still solid, but I was hoping for much better. He actually comes with amazing change of direction, though, 85, which is really good to start off the year. He obviously has solid stats, 64 catching. Everybody's just low basically in the game. It's just he's well balanced across the board, 82 carrying as well. He has a big player model. I've actually played against him a couple times. That's where I kind of got used to him. A lot of the PlayStation players already have him. They're definitely using this card out there. But Bijan, man, I wish he could have been a little bit better for rookie premiere, but still pretty cool for a card you could have earned for almost free last year. So actually at number 7, we are moving over to a team diamond. Not a team diamond. What are these called again? I forget what they're called. For team builders. Team builders. I knew it was team something. Team builder Nyheim Hines, probably one of the least popular cards on this list. And he is actually very good. I don't think people realize he's arguably, now that I look at it, I think you can easily change him with the next guy. I think they're both very interchangeable. The one thing with Nyheim Hines, though, he has a very small build in game. He is never going to fall forward. There's another guy I've seen out there on the top end God squads. I've seen people just use him as a returner. Obviously, one of the best when it comes to that as well. He actually has really good excel and agility on top of 85 speed, which is nice. He has 82 carrying, 80 catching, the highest we've seen yet on this list, 80 change direction. Obviously, you're not going to be trucking with Nyheim Hines, so that 48 doesn't even matter. You're never going to be trucking with him anyways. Half of the running backs on this list, even if they have 80, you're not going to be trucking with because the swerves are so good and also the jukes are so good. So that trucking is basically a zero anyways because you're not going to be using it. So Nyheim Hines is a really good card. Very good, especially if you're receiving or mainly a passer in this game. At number 6, we are moving over to a core elite, and although we are losing a piece of a speed right here, going down to 84, you are maintaining good excel and agility. Obviously, you get top end carrying here, so you're getting +6 in carry, which I think is a big deal. One fumble, especially in an offensive Madden like this, can literally lose you a game. He has really good catching as well, really good change direction at 85. He still has solid break tackle. You're getting a bigger frame with him, and also CMC has the best juke move in the game. He's had it now for like 2 years. I know CMC, what was it, Madden 21 and before, even 22, he was kind of just always a mid running back. These last couple years, they started to juice him up. This card is elite. He's very, very expensive, but it's worth it, man. He's a very, very good running back in this game. Some people might even argue him a little bit higher, but the 84 speed, man, we're kind of falling off a little bit, and he doesn't really have any good ability. He doesn't get abilities, as you guys know, and it just kind of holds him back compared to some other guys above him. At number 5, we have D'Ernest Johnson, and this is another one of those guys I feel like a lot of people aren't really using out there. I know well about this guy. I'm a Browns fan. He's been on the Browns his entire career besides this year, so I know very well about him. He actually has a good card, 85 speed, 86 excel. The thing with him, though, you're getting kind of a more balanced carrying. You're getting the 84. The catching's still not crazy, but that's a lot better than half the running backs on this list. But you are getting a very good trucking running back, and he also does have good juking animations as well. I've seen this card played with many times. I haven't watched a gameplay on this card, and I've seen a lot of people using him on head-to-head online. D'Ernest Johnson is probably one of the best balanced running back on this list, and I know 69 is not really the prettiest number, but like I said, I've been using Khalil Herbert with the 63, and he's probably dropped like 2 out of the last 50 catches he's had, so I'm not mad. 69 is a +6 on that Khalil Herbert I've been using. This D'Ernest Johnson definitely is going to be a baller out there. At number 4, the card that I am still waiting for from my team, and I know a lot of people want him on their team, is Jahmyr Gibbs. As you guys know, they gave Jahmyr Gibbs the very good juke move, just like CMC, but you are getting back up to that 85 speed right here, and he also, I think, really has a good build in the game. I know I said it with Nyheim Hines earlier, but Nyheim Hines obviously has the slower juke. The thing with Jahmyr Gibbs is when you give the faster juke to the smaller guy, you kind of get that Barry Sanders feel like you had in the last 2 Maddens, and you're also getting one of the top-end speed guys in 85. A good build. I think he's going to be an amazing card. I've seen him a couple times out there. I'm really not sure why people are using Bijan over him. Maybe it's just name value, but I think Jahmyr Gibbs is one that I just can't wait to get my hands on, man. Khalil Herbert's been cool and all, but I need this Jahmyr, baby. I'm jealous seeing him on the other teams, on the PlayStation guys I keep matching up with. At number 3, we have Ramondre Stevenson, and I got a good dose of this guy today. I actually played 2 Patriots theme teams in my, I'm sitting at like 13-0 currently right now, and I played 2 Patriots theme teams in a row at the end of it, and I was playing a juice like 88 overall Ramondre, and it was the least fun I've ever had in a Madden game. He is a very good card. He's 6 foot, he's 227 pounds, so he's kind of like Saquon out there, where he's not like the biggest, but he definitely will fall forward with that weight. He has 85 speed, which is very good. Obviously, the carrying's amazing, the catching's really good. I think this card is amazing. I will say on this list, the top 3 are the elite. Like, those 3 separate themselves so much. Like, I think Ramondre and the 2 guys right above him are the elite of the elite. I do like goal line back, the ability he gets on him. I think it's okay. It's definitely not better than the abilities we're seeing on the next 2 guys, but Ramondre is definitely tough, boys. He's really good. Number 2, I do have Franco Harris, and Franco, obviously a fullback, but everyone's going to be using him at running back. Unless you're filthy rich, no one's going to have an 87 overall fullback and use 300K there. But the reason why Franco is very valuable compared to a guy like Ramondre, who may look a little bit better on paper, if you guys do not know, Franco is the only running back in the game that gets running back apprentice, and that is very valuable. You can run way more routes at the backfield, which that Texas route helps so much in so many different offenses. I know a lot of the comp and pro players use it, and this is why I was watching the ladders today. They already have the ladders. I know it's really early. The ladders are already happening today. I got to watch it, and Franco, actually, I'm not going to lie to you. I think when you look at it, he was probably more of the popular running back. I think a lot of them may think Franco is number 1, but when I'm looking at like the general public, I think the next guy would fit more offenses, if that makes sense. I think Franco fits the more top elo, more compy style Madden, but not everybody plays that way. But when you look at him as a normal running back, 84 carrying, good catching. He obviously, we got to come down here for like the trucking stats. He has 86 trucking, 87 break tackle. He's a very good running back, and he has a huge build in game. He's 6'2", 230 pounds. Franco Harris is a beast, man. Honestly, if I don't get my Jahmyr Gibbs soon, I might even get him at running back. That's how much I'm loving this card. You guys knew who was coming at number 1. Fred Taylor. Like I said, I think he fits the more general Madden population just a little bit better than our guy did over... Well, I can't think of his name. Franco did. I think Fred Taylor is just an all-around better, just straight-up running back, if that makes sense. He is the only one with 86 speed in the game besides Chase Brown, that 78 card, but he has awful stats besides that. So you're getting 84 excel, 85 agility, really good carrying at 85 right there. He is a power back, or he kind of feels like a power back out there. It's technically elusive back, but he has 87 change direction, 82 trucking, 85 break tackle. They didn't give him much catching, but I think when you're looking as a pure running back all around, he gives you the best balance feel out there. I think he gets jukebox as well. I think that's his really good ability. I'm in the catalog right now, and if you go over here, I think it's supposed to tell you, but you can see the catalog's broken. I don't know which ones are locked, so I could go to mut.gg, but I don't know if it's all the way updated, but I'm pretty sure the big one he gets is jukebox. and I think it might be these three. I'm not 100% sure, but Fred Taylor, I think regardless, even no matter what ability he has, I'd still put him at 1. All right, boys, I appreciate you guys hanging around to the end of the video. Make sure to comment down below which running back are you rocking right now. Is it the free Swift? Is it a top tier guy? Is it a mid tier guy? Who's rated too high in this list? Who's too low? I love reading the comments, man. Hope to see you guys in the next one. We got the best card in every position, the first one of the year, coming tomorrow.